This is a video everyone was waiting for. I'm going to tell you the exact dropshipping blueprint, the exact step-by-step guide basically on how to make dropshipping work, how to actually make money, how to build a shop, what product to pick, and everything else in a few minutes. This is not like a full-on 1-hour course just because you don't fucking need it, okay? But before we start with this, you have to understand one thing. Most of the people who are trying to do dropshipping weren't good at school necessarily, or haven't studied, or like if you would have been a fucking engineer, you probably wouldn't research on YouTube on how to dropship, right? So if you are a guy who hasn't been studying a lot, or even if you have, but you don't fucking like it, okay? It was torture for you. If you don't like school, if you're not that kind of guy, okay? Then you have to understand the way you learn is not by studying like in school. Like not by like sitting for an hour watching a fucking YouTube video on how to do things, okay? The way you learn most likely is by doing it. You have to actually do things. The way you have to learn dropshipping is by actually doing it, okay? So step by step by step, okay? You don't need any money to start necessarily. What I mean by that is everything you learn is free. To then put it into practice later on by advertising and actually selling, that's a different story. But first, you have to learn, you have to understand it. You have to become once with it. You have to breathe it. You have to get it. You have to understand it. You won't understand it though if I tell you how it works, because that's not how you learn. Comprende? So, you listen to what I say in this video today, and then you go do it. And even if you don't know how to do it, just do something. I don't give a fuck, bro. Sign up to Shopify. Have you ever had a Shopify store? If not, go sign up. How, bro? Figure, do it, Google it, okay? Because this is how we learn. This is what we do. And if you're not that kind of guy, to be honest, dropshipping may not be for you. Because look at all the dropshipping gurus, you know? We all kind of fucked up, bro. We all like, you know, dropouts and shit. So to start with, dropshipping is fucking, you know, bro, dropshipping is just, you know, overpromise, underdeliver, scam kind of shit. So back to what you're gonna do. Look, here's the blueprint. What you do is you think, what do I need? I need a shop. I need a store. Okay, what? Your Shopify, obviously. Okay, how do I sign up? And then you can go on YouTube. If you really struggle with signing up, you go on YouTube and you find how to sign up to Shopify. You are looking for specific things only. You're not researching for a 1-hour course, bro, okay? Because you get funneled into another shit. Okay, stop that, bro. You want to make it work. Fine. You sign up to Shopify, you do all of this garbage. And then you have to differentiate yourself, okay? First, you have to build like some sort of brand guide. It's very easy. Use Claude, use ChatGPT, whatever. What I mean is you need to use certain colors that work, okay? So you have to get a feeling for it. Like just build a shop, bro. Don't worry about the product for now. Like maybe have an idea of a niche. But don't worry, just start doing something, okay? Because that's how we learn, like I said. You have to do something. And then you get ideas later. So what you have to do is get like the colors and the accents right. And I tell you that first because once you have that, things looking more smooth, more branded. If you don't do that, things always look off and you're thinking, why the fuck doesn't my shop look like the other ones? It's the accents, it's the colors, okay? It's the color scheme. You have to build a template. You can ask ChatGPT or Claude, even better, build me a brand guide with a colorway for the niche for pets or some bullshit, okay? Now, when it comes, you do that all yourself, you know, this is why I'm saying you don't need a fucking course, bro. You're just figuring out this is how we work, this is how we learn, okay? When it comes to products, I have to tell you, every single product works, okay? I can sell this fucking book if I want to, okay? I can sell anything, bro. I can literally sell anything. Everything works, okay? Now, do things work better than others? Yes. What things? Look, let's say you walk out of your home, you walk 5 minutes and there's a supermarket. Everything you see in the supermarket may not work that well. Why? Because people have access easily and it's usually cheap. So if I want to buy something, I want it now. So if I know there's a supermarket that most likely has the stuff, well, I walk there instead of searching online, right? So it's usually stuff that, imagine this. We all know IKEA, right? Bro, there's maybe 1 or 2 max IKEAs in big cities. Small cities maybe don't even have it. So people have to drive 1 or 2 hours, okay? So you don't only have furniture, you also have home decor and kitchen supply and all of this shit in IKEA. All of this stuff you can sell online. Why? Because the access is not easy. People can't just go and buy it. And even if it's like 30 minutes away, it feels like an effort to go to IKEA. If I say, let's go to IKEA, you're like, oh, what the fuck, bro? Not gay, not going to IKEA. You know what I mean? So you order it online. Now, if you find a product like that, I hope you understand it, bro. Everything works, but if it's less accessible, it works better. Everything. And this is how you find your niche. And when you have that niche, bro, you can sell anything. It doesn't fucking matter, okay? Once you have that, you have to decide Meta ads, Facebook, or Google ads, okay? We forget organic because that's gay, bro. That's too much. That's not necessary bullshit. It's not a business, bro. You know, if you're a fucking influencer, fine. You can use influencers as well, but the proper way to do dropshipping is Google ads or Meta ads. I recommend Google ads, okay? If you are good at content creation, you're creative and you use a lot of AI now, and that Meta ads is fine too, and it may work better. But overall, Google ads is the easiest way to start. And then you start watching YouTube videos as well, specifically how to set up my first Google ads for dropshipping or something like that. It's got to be like a 10-minute video. And there are a lot of people out there that explain it very, very well. You know, in the end of the day, you just set up a PMAX campaign without anything in it, and you run it for like 30 euro or 40, 50 euro, whatever, per day, okay? And then you'll see you either get sales or you don't. And if you don't, you check the price. Well, maybe I'm too expensive, this and that. But that's basically it. You understand? Everything around it, these little things. I can't teach you. No one can fucking teach you. Because you have to get the experience of it. Okay? You fail at these little things, then you're figuring it out. And the good thing is, once you go through it, you also create like your own way. You understand? You make it your own, like you figure things out your own way. And now that's very unique. So maybe you find a unique angle somewhere that represents how you work. And then it just may work better. Once you have that, honestly, you may think, well, what about the supplier? Or where do I get my stuff? Bro, who gives a fuck, bro? Sometimes people ask me things, bro. I saw questions that are like, you would ask if you already make like 10K a day or something. You know what? What about this? I'm like, bro, go fucking sell a thing, bro. What are you talking about, bro? You're asking me questions like, hypothetically, bro, go sell a product. Make one sale, and then we can talk. You know what I mean? Like, you can't ask questions that, like, bro, the question don't exist, bro. It don't exist. You need a supplier? How many sales you got? How many orders you got? 0, bro, you don't need a supplier. So what I'm trying to say is, once you have an order, you'll figure it out. Why? Because that's how we learn. We're savages, okay? We're not school kids, bro. We're not like, hello, you sit there, do your homework and shit. We just don't learn like that. Usually dropshippers aren't like that. You know, if you're like that, bro, maybe you have to go learn coding or some bullshit, okay? This is dropshipping, this is scam, this is overpromise, underdeliver, this is go fucking nuts, okay? Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.